confident that I can incorporate multimedia integrated learning experiences into my classroom. I will start by focusing on one subject area and use the digital resources my school has to offer: computer lab, iPads, color printers, green screen, and/or the 3D printer. From there, I'll select a previous completed lesson from my plan book and revise the procedure by incorporating multimedia experiences to complete the objective, while remembering that there are 6 basic types of media. As I rewrite my lesson, I need to keep my focus on my desired outcome of the students and not to focus on how many techniques I can squeeze into a lesson. Rubrics need to be used in my assessment, but first need to be understood by my audience. I will start by reviewing the software I am familiar with and use it as a springboard to dig deeper. If using an application on an iPad, I have to remember that their credentials are not evaluated and to be careful when selecting one to use in my class. I have to allot myself lots of time for planning and implementing my lesson. Asking for help and sharing my experiences with others will also help in this process. After completing week 1 of this online class, readings, videos, and posts, I have learned that the multimedia can have a positive effect on student learning when used, planned, and implemented correctly. I can ensure the lesson plan will meet the technological standards in 2 ways. The first way is to become familiar with the standards myself. I need a hard copy of the standards readily available so it will become second nature to include them as I write out and plan my lesson. The second way is to have my vice principal, who is in charge of academics and checking teachers' plans books, not only to check my plan book weekly, but to focus and comment on that particular lesson. I will ask her to come and sit in and evaluate me on that lesson so I can know if I'm writing and using the standards correctly. I have my own personal goals to set, accomplish, and monitor to increase my technology proficiency as an educator. One goal is to take more classes like this one, definitely in the summer and not the last weeks of school. What was I thinking? Another way is to collaborate with the other teachers at my school and ask them if I can sit in on a class and vice versa, since we all have access to the same devices. I will make it a goal to use the website mentioned in the readings about sharing ideas. I need practice to become more comfortable and in turn more proficient. I will keep asking myself, can I teach this to someone else? And to my students, what did you learn today?